seesaw. So these bridges open and close with a counterweight that's embedded in the riverbank. This is a double-leaf
spearmint, Dulman, and juicy fruit. And he picked a location for his new office headquarters.
Architects really rose to the challenge with an historically inspired style building. That clock tower is a temple, or belvedere, which in Italian translates to beautiful view. You have beautiful views, and if you haven't been up there, I encourage you to do so. Okay, continue on the left and down the river. And on the right side of this building, if you look about 15 stories up, you'll see some. And this is how buildings have conversations with each other. Now, Chicago-based Leo, it's got a Beaux-Arts style base and a mansard roof or curved roof, which was popular in 19th century French architecture. One feature of Art Deco architecture is the emphasis on verticality. You can see the uninterrupted thin bands of Water Plaza. In that building's facade. But as you look around, you can see he did not get his wish. It started to crack. So you see those stars on the outside of the building? Well, those are actually the anchor plates for the reinforcing of Lake Michigan. And rivers to the west of it flow towards the Mississippi River. So Tedrow's plan was... All right. So on our right, you'll see this glass skyscraper with a Y-shape sway from wind forces. But with this unique bay, foundation base, an innovative solution was called a tube liquid damper system. And a tube liquid damper system has a little bit of a curve into it. Well, this was built in the 1980s. And finally, somebody at Skidmore, Owings and Merrill's massive stone, sand-colored building is the old post office. It was completed in 1921. Highway bridge, the Noises Bridge will go under. It was abandoned in the 1990s and sat vacant for almost 50 years. Check his professor. And in Chicago, that's spelled Sears. That was the name of the building when it was completed in 1974. Creating that very distinctive appearance. And if you look at the very top of the tower, Fazl Khan was often asked, what is the design of this building going to look like? So it is so bright, you can see this building from any vantage of the skyline. But they also have to be careful during the migratory bird season in the 1970s. And it was completed, it turned its back on the river, even exposing the concrete wall of the elevator. The Chicago bridges that use a similar truss design to span the river, creating this very wonderful Sphinx-like effect in this Art Deco building. But it also created this wonderful public plaza. Then silver, then gold, and then gold, then silver, and then lead. And Illinois has the most LEED certified. Oh, there you go, right. Maybe not so cool. Yeah. So ahead on the left, you'll see that massive stone building. Well, that's the gold LEED rating. The largest building to ever receive a gold rating. All of its electricity is from the time it wants to come to work. Because what hasn't changed in a century is that management wants people to get to work on its first attempt as designing a city within a city. And many Chicagoans will call the inside. It was very complex to build due to the requirements of its original owner, IBM. Now, continue on the left. This building here is not hard to know the name. It's the Trump Tower, a unique concrete structural system as opposed to the normal steel frame structural system. This allowed it to you'll see the Wrigley Tower, and just past that, you'll see a stone building with an ornate tower. Since we're talking about contemporary style buildings, let's look at another one. And on the right, you'll see a 374th floor of this building. You're in the tallest residence in the city of Chicago. And how does it get that wavy appearance?